in the end, Linkin Park sagt, it doesn't even matter, but it does matter. I would like to thank some of my through-hiking guys. Well, I don't know, good friends, I would say. And in order of appearance, first of all, calendar. Thank you so much for the walking and talking, the caring and sharing that we did and that we had. It was awesome to meet you for the first time. You showed me how to look for water in a resupply box. That means take all the gallons that are empty out, throw them out just to find somewhere is still some water left. That was awesome. Then I think we both did a pretty good job when we did all the push through to Molino Basin campground, especially this final push. That was pretty exhausting, but we did it, we made it together. And then the next day up to Mount Lemmon through the snow. That was a tough one. Sleeping in the post office of Summerhaven, that was an interesting night as well. And the second night in Oracle was pretty yeah, a lot of different, I would say, like that. Thank you so much for explaining so many things to me, showing me how you do things, where you got your information and your gear from. I am officially now a member of the Darn Tough and of the Gossamer Gear crew as well, like you. Thank you so much for helping me out with the information to know how to get to page, where to sleep, taking a day off, a zero in Flagstaff, the campsite at East Verde River. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You are awesome, man, and keep the fire burning. I know how much this trail that you, well, invented for yourself already means to you. So try to do it. I always said that I never wanted to do a through hike, but you know, never say never. Perhaps I'll meet you somewhere up there or out there. Next one, Scorp. Yeah, Scorp. Yeah, it's always good to have an ex-Marine on your team, so I'm pretty happy that we met and that we had this good connection, this good relationship. The man is in the building. Yeah, Scorp. First time when we met was pretty funny, I think, at Pigeon Spring, close to Roosevelt Lake. I was there in my wonderful, beautiful tights and these leggings, and you just, wow, who's that guy over there wearing no shirt and then these spandex, like, wow, so ugly. You got some water and then we met later on, but it's funny that we didn't even talk when we were in the same guest house in Pine, in Beeline Guest House. But then when we made it through the snow between Pine and Flagstaff, sleeping in the toilets, you showed me that that was a possibility to spend the night outside instead of setting up a tent in the snow. I don't know whether that saved my life, but at least I had a warmer night than sleeping outside. Then we fought our way through down to Pine Spring. We got our night together in the laundromat in Marmon Lake. That was awesome. And then, yeah, having this good time in Flagstaff, coming to the Grand Canyon, being there all the way long, and then fighting our way again through the snow from the North Rim on down to the trailhead. Thanks to you, and you are awesome, man. You found this open cabin at the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, and we had one night, not outside in the snow, but yeah, in a room that was even heated. So we got pretty lucky. Thank you so much, man. You're awesome. Rocky! Yeah, everybody got so wonderful train names, and I just Captain Alex, but that will change in a second. We'll see. Thank you so much, Rocky. We met, we are toilet bros, yeah. Blue Ridge Campground. It was so cold that we spent this night together in the vault toilets. It was pretty tight in there, even still cold, but I think it's better to sleep inside there as two small little guys instead of sleeping outside. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with me. It was so impressive meeting you, having these talks and these walks with you. And honestly, thank you so much for expressing your admiration and how much you were impressed by me. That meant a lot to me. When I was telling you that I didn't really have any experience of through hiking, that I had this climbing accident 2.5 years ago, that I had so much food in my backpack to go from Pine to the Grand Canyon, and even further. I still have 2 pouches of mashed potatoes in my backpack, so we could still have dinner together, my dear friend. Yeah, and yeah, you showed me that I should take some things out of my backpack, perhaps what I did in Flagstaff. Thank you so much, and I really appreciated the time that we had during the dinner, for example, Neimarcus and Flagstaff. That was a wonderful moment, one of the best probably. And the fun box with Rock Slide, when we smashed these candies and killed whatever we could kill in this snow. Two persons left. Backflop. Thank you so much for the sunset at the Grand Canyon. It was, I don't know, a very lucky coincidence that we ran into each other, first of all at the backcountry office in the Grand Canyon. Then once again, when we lined up for taking the bus in the supermarket in the Grand Canyon, and at the campground, Mather Campground. Thank you so much for showing me the, I would say, different side of life. Perhaps that you don't really need this safety net. I don't have the courage yet to live without it, but I'll see. At least you have shown me a possibility and a way out. Even if I don't really have the skill set to do what you do, but yeah. I'd love to see the paintings you've done during the AZT once again. Send me a picture, please. Scorp and me, we share the same opinion. It's awesome. It's absolutely fantastic what you do. You're a genius. You're a great artist. Yeah, these are masterpieces. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the Erzgebirge, in your cottage without water, but with electricity. I won't forget, and I'll be there. And last man standing, Gryllz. Yeah. Oh. First time that we met at Mather Campground in the Grand Canyon, and I was so happy to meet you. I'm so impressed by what you have been through, what you have struggled with, what you've overcome, how much you've hiked. I mean, doing the PCT, the AT, the CDT, and the AZT, the Arizona Trail, twice. You're a triple crowner, and I don't know, you repeated the AZT. I mean, but then having this attitude to say just, it's not about how many hikes you hiked, but how many people you inspired to go hiking. Honestly, yeah, you're in my heart, brother. The hiker moment with the deer, which was directly in front of us on the trail when we got down to the Grand Canyon, or even through the Grand Canyon, swimming together in the Colorado River. You're the man. You knew that Phantom Ranch was open, that there was some lemonade and we could get refills. So that's what we did for 2.5 hours. Just staying in the shades instead of going out into the heat to get up to Cottonwood. You're awesome. And I think, yeah, same vibe, same drive, like you say. And it's a good way of not judging people, but considering just that they have a different energy, a different kind of beautiful. So thank you so much for the time that we had, the moments, these adventures, and the expressions you used and you have shown me. There's a chipmunk running around, so I'm a little bit, what's it doing? What you doing? Yeah. And then, yeah, Gryllz and Scorp, thank you so much for my new trail name. Because thanks to you, I know how I am going to be called from now on. Ja, Gryllz und Scorp haben mir irgendwie dann doch einen Trailnamen verpasst. Dann, ich bin immer derjenige, der mit eigentlich 6 bis 8 Litern Wasser, das muss man sich mal vorstellen, das sind 6 bis 8 Kilo im Rucksack, einfach nur an Wasser, was ich immer noch reingepackt habe. Aber ich hatte immer tatsächlich Angst, also die größte Angst ist immer, dass ich verdurste, also dass ich Durst leide, gerade in dieser Hitze. Und einmal war es tatsächlich so, ein einziges Mal hatte ich keinen Tropfen Wasser mehr. Aber ich wusste, okay, ich muss noch 8 Meilen laufen und dann komme ich an eine Wasserstelle. Aber in der Regel passiert mir das nie. Ich habe immer 6 Liter dabei. Ich habe jetzt noch 2 Liter im Rucksack. Und dann nannte Gryllz mich irgendwann mal einfach so, okay, so you're just a fish tank. Ja, so ein Aquariumbottich quasi. Und Scorp hat es dann kombiniert. Okay, so from now on we got Captain Fish Tank. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Und damit komme ich jetzt endlich zum Schluss, nachdem die Aussicht hier eigentlich auf das Coyote Valley so grandios ist. Und ich hier aber an diesem Utah Juniper lehne, der mir mehrfach auf dem ganzen Trail als Windblocker und Schneestopper gedient hat. Wunderschöne Bäume. Vielen Dank an alle für die Unterstützung. Zum Abschluss, zum Abschied, ein Gedicht, das ich langsam glaube, wirklich verstehen zu können, von Paul Celan. Lebt die Leben, lebt sie alle, halt die Träume auseinander. Sieh ich steige, sieh ich falle, bin ein anderer, bin kein anderer. Und damit be safe, be kind to each other und immer dran denken, alles hat ein Ende, auch die Wurst hat eins.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even